Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be about a concept called wardrobe vision board / style vision board. This is slightly different from the typical vision boards that you come across. You've probably already made one for the past year or the upcoming year and you're aware of the concept. So a vision board is essentially a board of all of your dreams, goals and desires, and you put that on the board and you basically hope that it manifests. You also work towards those goals. But a wardrobe vision board is a vision board of who you are going to be. Who are you being? And a lot of people talk about this concept, especially in the personal development community. Who are you being is what manifests faster than your dreams and goals. But how do I actually be? Who do I be? How do I know who I am being? All of these concepts were things that I was always wondering about, and I never got the answers to that. I never understood how I tackle this who am I being part. Yes, your habits are extremely important when it comes to who you're being. But something that is even more important is how you carry yourself in the world. How do you carry yourself? How do you appear is also extremely important. And the reason why I say this is because I experienced this. I went to a vision board workshop, I would say a year ago. And I went to that workshop. It was really, really interesting. It was in the Pinterest office in Dublin. I was making a vision board just like everyone does with magazines. But the magazines, a lot of the magazines were fashion magazines. So I ended up putting a whole bunch of pictures of outfits, dresses that I absolutely loved. And the way that vision board manifested was beyond my dreams. I mean, the way the vision board manifested, I wouldn't have been able to imagine that circumstance. So I ended up putting these pictures of gowns and outfits. They were just beautiful. And I ended up being a part of pageants like Miss Universe Ireland and another pageant after that. And now I'm organizing my own pageant. I ended up qualifying as an image consultant, and now I do styling as well. So the way the vision board manifested wasn't something that I was anticipating, but it happened. And this is what I'm coming to it. So when you make a vision board of how you want to carry yourself, you are inviting circumstances and events in your life that would basically encourage you to appear in that regard. So let's say you want to be a very successful businesswoman, and for you to become a very successful businesswoman, the image that you have in your mind is a woman wearing a suit, a woman wearing a power suit, structured blazers, structured outfits, beautiful bags, all of those things, and you put that on the vision board. What you're signaling to yourself is that this is who I want to embody. And when you start to implement the vision board, what you're doing is in-cloth cognition, which I'm going to get to now. So the first part of this process is basically setting that intention of who you're going to become, and the next is implementing. But what I'm getting to right now is what exactly is a wardrobe vision board? What is a style vision board? It is a vision board of who you are becoming in the world. So that's the first part of it. Now let's talk about why this is important, because of in-cloth cognition, and that is a concept. It's a study in which they put two groups of students. One of them that they were basically doing an experiment. The groups of students were doing an experiment. One of them, they were not wearing a lab coat, and one of them were wearing a lab coat. What did they find out? They found out that the group of students that were not wearing a lab coat were less accurate as compared to the group of students that were wearing a lab coat. What does this infer? This infers that when you do wear the things that associate certain attributes of success or the result that you want, you are more likely to get that. And I have seen this in my own life. When I wear a power suit to work, when I wear the outfits that make me feel extremely powerful when I'm presenting or when I'm speaking, I get a completely different result as to when I'm going to the gym wearing a gym wear, So it's very important when we embody certain characteristics, certain colors. There's just so many different nuances to this. Jewelry, colors, bags, structure of the outfit, there's a lot to it. But when you embody all of that and when you use those things as tools to help you get to where you want to be, the result is going to be so much more intentional as compared to just putting random pictures on a board and expecting that to manifest. So this is extremely important to understand how it works. So wardrobe vision board is essentially a vision board of you, and then why this is important is because of in-cloth cognition. Now let's get to how do you actually make one. So how I do it is in a workshop setting. So I invite people, I run live events, and I usually source magazines, different types of magazines, vintage magazines, Vogue magazines from current years, past years. I bring all of that together and I just let people make their own vision boards, their own style boards using those magazines. But what are the intentions behind this? You really have to sit with yourself and understand. There are a few journal prompts that I usually give to my attendees that I can also share with you here in this video. One of them being, who do I want to embody? Who is it that I want to become in the coming year, the next month? Who is the version of me that I want to embody? And this could mean I want to embody a very confident person. I want to embody someone who is comfortable in their own skin. I want to embody someone who radiates luxury, who radiates, comfort, who radiates joy, who radiates confidence. These could be a few examples that I've just said, but who do you want to become? And when you answer that, now the next step is to really start understanding what are the certain attributes that would associate those qualities. Let's say you mentioned confidence, let's say you mentioned luxury, you mentioned power, all of those things. What are the attributes? One of them is structure. One of them is, really, really intentional pieces in your wardrobe. One of them is understanding, okay, what are the color schemes that I want to go for? Red is a color of power, let's say. Red is a color of attraction. It could also mean different themes in your life. Let's say work is one theme, then there is love, then there is relationships with your children or other people in your life. You're going to embody different versions of you through your wardrobe in these different settings. So how is that going to look like? And when I did this workshop with my attendees, what I found out was that everybody had a story on their board. Everybody had some goals behind it. This is my year when I'm going to be focusing on fitness. This is my year when I want to focus on my love life. This is the year when I want to focus on becoming a content creator. So this is how I want my life to look like in my self. This is how I want to appear in my life. And this is a very beautiful way to make your next year more intentional. So when I did end up participating in the pageant in Miss Universe, I actually made a vision board for myself before, which I'd like to show you. And this is beautiful because a lot of those things actually happened. And it's very interesting and unique to look at it like that. So this is a very interesting one that I'm sharing on this video. It's also very personal. So I ended up putting this picture that I found on the magazine. So that day I went and did the workshop with other attendees for the style board. And I came back home and I made my own style board for that month and for the rest of the year. And it was September at that point. So I made this vision board, and the way it manifested actually still scares me. So this is my style board. This is intentional on style and image and not just goals. So I ended up putting this image of this girl wearing a crown and she has a ring on her finger. And I didn't think about it at that point. I was like, okay, the crown, I'm going for a pageant. Let's just put it and see what happens. So I put it, and then what ended up happening is that I ended up getting a part in a movie as a fiance. And I ended up wearing this crown with a ring and taking a picture exactly like this. And that just blew my mind. It really did blow my mind. I ended up participating in another pageant that gave me the same crown that is on the photo. And then if you look at, for example, these pictures, photo shoots, all of that, I had so many photo shoots in similar outfits. and this little picture here as well. My birthday dress was exactly the same as well. I put a lot of matching sets on the vision board. I ended up getting a lot of matching sets. I ended up loving wearing matching sets to work, and that was one of my desires, to wear more matching sets, to find matching sets that fit me, because my problem was always not being able to find pieces that fit me very well. And then one of the very crazy things that happened, I put this photo of a model on the runway, and I didn't really think that much. I was like, okay, you know what, this is relevant to what I'm doing, let's put it. And then the background of this is House of Icons London Fashion Week. I ended up being in a pageant, in a model search competition for House of Icons. That's how beautifully this board manifested. It was just crazy for me to infer that how beautifully things happen in your life. And that is why I am so kind of set when it comes to these style vision boards, that when you really do it with intention, when you do it in a collective space, the things that come into your life are pretty beautiful, because they are an embodiment of you. They are about who you are becoming in the world, rather than, you know, just dreams and goals that look very far off. And that's what I would like to get to with this video, is when you are making a vision board or a wardrobe vision board, really be intentional about who do you want to become, and what are the characteristics of the person that you want to embody, and then make the vision board, and you will be so stunned with the results that you get. I'm just blown away, guys. I'm really blown away. And because I am so blown away with my own results, that is one of the reasons that I host these workshops, that I continue doing the workshops. So this has actually motivated me to run another live event for style boarding. This time it's going to be even more improved. We're going to have way more things that I've learned from my own ways of doing style boards, and I'm going to bring that together in the next live event. So if you would like to attend my next live event that is going to be happening by the end of January, please attend using the link below. All the details are linked down below in the description, the event, date, timings, all of that. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. I was actually going to do it in December, but I had to postpone the live event to the new year. But if you want to attend, there are limited spaces, and the whole collective consciousness of making something using, you know, a collective space, when you're sitting with a lot of different people and doing it, setting that intention, it's way more powerful than doing it alone. So I do recommend, all the supplies will be provided. I will provide everything to you. So just sit down with yourself, come and join me for a wardrobe vision board style board event. We'll drink some matcha, we'll make the vision board. I will give you some of my styling expertise, since I'm a qualified image consultant. All the links down below. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want styling support, if you want coaching support, please book all of your things with the link down below as well. January is going to be extremely busy for me. I have 7 clients lined up for coaching. So if you do want a spot, please do it now, cause I could get booked out very quickly. And I will see you in the next video.